Do you want a super easy starter base, a huge underground chest storage base, a base built right into the earth with everything you could possibly need, or even a super secret underground base with a hidden entrance from the water? Well, you're in the right place, because in this video I'm going to show you 7 ultimate underground bases that you can build in your Minecraft world. So whether you just want some ideas or a full tutorial, by the end of this video you'll have access to both. We're going to start off with the smallest and work our way up to the biggest underground base that I've ever created. Let's get started. Starting with this very first underground base, this is the smallest out of all of them. This underground base has one main section with 2 sections on the side and then 2 more hidden sections hidden underneath. You enter through this corner here into the enchanting room where you can get your tools strengthened up. A huge area for you to do all of your smelting, crafting and functional blocks in here, as well as a little bit of storage on the sides. A cozy safe bedroom and a huge chest area for you to store all of your things. This base is very small, aesthetic and doesn't cost much to get started, so you can create this on your very first or second night. The tutorial is in the description. Moving on to the next base, we have this one, which is very small from the outside, but inside it looks much larger. Once again, you enter through this very easy to craft ladder. You can also hide this very easily. A nice little chest storage area here, an enchanting table on the other side, a tunnel with brewing stands and furnaces on the other side, as well as a very large expandable farm down here. If you want this farm to be larger, you can easily expand this as far as you need and possibly make it many more levels. Now this is a very simple underground base. This was actually the very first base I created, but it only uses spruce wood and planks, so it's very easy to get going and you can expand it and make it your own very easily. Next up, we've got this next underground base with a very nice open entrance leading down to the front door. So the idea behind this is kind of like having a bunker entrance and then another entrance at the bottom. You can make this an iron door or more fortified if you prefer, but this is what we went with for aesthetics. As you enter the house, you've got pretty much everything you could possibly need. A very open bedroom, a huge nether portal, plenty of storage, a place to smelt your things, and of course an enchanting area. Now this does look very small, but it is a bit larger than the previous one. And moving on to the next ones, you're going to see them get very large very quick. Once again, if you want to build this, the link to the tutorial is in the description. Next up, we've got a much larger base this time with a huge tree in the middle and a beautiful glass surrounding. Now this is a circular base surrounded by leaves and logs. Once again, very easy to enter. You can just go down this ladder. If you want, you can also hide this using bushes and trees or make a piston entrance. As you enter through the front, you can see there is a huge amount of chests and furnaces. Now, if you don't need this many furnaces, you can go ahead and replace them with chests as well and just have a huge storage system down here. But this is what we went with for this build. In the middle, we've got a nice bedroom hidden underneath the tree with some barrels surrounding it as well for some personal items that we want to keep in a personal area. But this base is perfect for you if you want to get a bunch of storage either at your current base or even just an outpost. There is 120 double chests in this base and you can add an extra 96 chests if you need. So this is the perfect base for you if you are running out of storage. Next up, once again, we have a base a little bit bigger than the previous one. This one has 5 different circles, one being the main entrance and then 4 little areas for your things on these sides. It also has some diamond shapes in between the circles just for some extra space. You enter down through these stairs here. You have a couple bits of storage, furnace and some decorations. You enter into the main room, which doesn't really have anything except access to all the other rooms that you could need. Now we have a room in here with some storage, furnaces, brewing stands and an enchanting table. On this side we just have a huge storage area. Once again, we are very keen on storage because it's the most important thing. We have a nice bedroom here with a bed, a computer and a television with a chair. We also have a little wardrobe in the corner, and in this base we have a villager trading area with every possible villager profession we could need. This can also be expanded up if you need to add some more. You can stack them too high. Now we've also got carrot farms, a potato farm and of course a wheat farm. Now this is the most complicated one to build because it's all circles just next to each other, but it is awesome and looks epic in your world. Personally, I love the design on the top. It looks awesome. Next up, we've got the second largest underground base. This one has a beautiful water elevator in the center and you just drop down in the middle when you're trying to get in. You can see on the bottom floor we've got a bunch of storage on both sides. We have some furnaces, an enchanting room, a ladder to get access to the second level, some functional blocks here, a bedroom, some smokers, and of course brewing stands. Now using the ladder to get up to the second level, up here we have some crop farms, some cow farms, pigs, and of course some sheep, some more chest storage on both sides, and of course potato, carrot, wheat, and beetroot farms. Don't mind this side here, I messed up some world editing when I was moving it into this world. Anyway, we have a beautiful design on the roof using some hanging lanterns, dark oak slabs and stairs with spruce as well. Now to get out, we just use this epic water elevator in the middle, and it takes us all the way to the top. And it's just as simple as that. It's got a nice little decoration on the top. If you do prefer, you can make this a hidden base. If you're building it in single player, there's probably no reason. And finally, moving on to the largest underground base. This one is a very secret base. So I've hidden this one in this mine down in this water lake under here. So you can hide this just in any ocean, but there's a little water cave in here, so I figured I'd hide it in here. You just swim down and through this tunnel here, and this gives you access to the base. Once you get to the end of the tunnel, you swim up and you can see it is a huge underground base. You would never expect this to be under here. In the center, we've got a bunch of decoration blocks, hay bales, diamond, some chest storage, some barrels. Moving on to the main floor, you've got a huge crop farm under here with potato, wheat, and carrots. Now, there's usually animals in here, but because I welded it in, it didn't actually transfer the animals as well, but we've got usually a chicken, pig, cow, and sheep farm on all four sides. We've got a melon farm over here, as well as a pumpkin farm on the other side. So the bottom level is mainly just for farms. Moving on to the next level, we've got ladders on both sides. Just head up the top and you can see this isn't supposed to be here. Let's quickly fix that. Alright, that's fixed. Just a little bit of a world editing issue there. We've got a little trash can. We've got a netherwort farm. We've got plenty of storage. We've got 4 of these. One here, one on this corner, and then the same on the other side. We got a brewing section, a furnace and smelting section, an enchanting room. We won't ever need this many anvils, but it looks cool. So we've got a huge anvil section here. We have an armory, a nether portal, a very, very cozy bedroom, a nice little dining room, a sugarcane farm, and a smoking area. Now, once again, we have a very complicated design on the roof using hanging lanterns and, of course, spruce slabs and stairs. This is the largest out of all of the bases and the most complicated to build, but once you build it, it looks awesome and has pretty much everything you could possibly need. Now, once again, if you want to build any of these underground bases shown in this video, you can find the tutorial link in the description. Otherwise, I hope you got some ideas for some underground bases that you can make on your own. All 7 of these bases are very different, but have one thing in common. They're all underground. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.